So I had to get a new phone.
Oh, what'd you get?
April Fools. Yeah, my coworker interrupted me. Actually, if I'm in her neighborhood, she's my boss. I had to get a new phone. My homie right here. Horas. It's a new teléfono. Today I left my phone on the bus. De nuevo. Fuck, mucho dinero. My baby mama. I went on an amazing evening run. Gotta get it in when I can. I have about 6 more days of the month. I got about two to three more running days to make it to 100 for this month. It's my birthday month. Peace. So, lost my phone yesterday. I get up from, it was either when I was sitting down at the bus stop or when I got off the bus. So it was either left on the bench or on the seat I was sitting at. And I remember sitting at the bus and wanting to take my phone out just to talk to you guys and record. And I changed my mind. And when I get off the bus, start walking up the hill to my day at school, I realize I don't have my phone on me. But prior to leaving that day, I'd come down to the kitchen, make my breakfast and brush my teeth. And so it already had been maybe 10, 15 minutes. I was already in the kitchen. And I didn't think, I'm like, where's my dog at? My folks have 3 dogs. One of them sleeps downstairs. She's everybody's dog. She loves me, I take her for walks. I'm like, where is she? I didn't even notice that she's not sleeping in her usual spots. And the first thing I think is she's not here. Like, I look around, I'm looking. And I just think, man, because I was really tired that day prior, so I pretty much slept. I fell asleep from like fucking 8 p.m. to the next morning, really. Fucking, my lower back is hurting me, like my lower hip, like tailbone on the left side. I'm trying to find like the proper stretch or like a little crack for it. I went for my run yesterday, maybe that's partially why, but I had a case of gluttony last night too. I ate so much, and my dad bought me a shake from Baskin Robbins, which, hey, I ended up being super full when I fell asleep. I just realized how selfish I was when I thought my dog was dead. Not even selfish, I just realized how fucking uncomfortable I am with death, People dying, even my animal. I don't even know how to care. Like, I cared, but I was still like, well, what'd I do? Do I like be sad? Am I sad? Am I just pretending to be sad? Aren't I like a bad person? Am I even capable of being sad? And yeah, that was my whole idea. A long pause. There's some man fucking watering his front yard. I know. And to me, he looks like a lamb, so he's probably just staring at me. But so I finished the end. I make cereal. I eat cereal in the morning. Like, who doesn't, right? Oatmeal cereal. Like, who the fuck has time to make eggs or fucking bacon or sausage or I don't know who has their spot of their own that even do it. Even people who have their own fucking place, they're like hurry to go to McDonald's in the morning. Most people, right? And so I gotta step outside, the backyard to go to the trash can and throw away the box of the cereal in the trash can. So when I open the door, I noticed on one of the lawn chairs, I see my dog pick her head up. In the morning, my mom, she takes out her dogs that sleep with her. She takes them out to use the restroom at 5 in the morning. And I guess she forgot about that dog, or just was half asleep still and wasn't paying attention and didn't see her go to the backyard. She must have locked her in the back. Or who knows, maybe she was having a little bipolar fit. And just closed it real fast, Because I hear her pouting to her dogs, hurry up, because they take forever to come back in from the backyard. She has a gate at her. She has a gate in her front. She has a gate on the stairs that lead up to her room. And sometimes they're just fucking have spider webs on me. Sometimes they take forever to linger. She's hurry up. Kind of sounds silly, but just walked through a fucking spider web or something. But I hate spider webs with this weather and the heat. There's so many fucking spiders out. Anyway, lost my fucking phone. Ended up getting a new one. Different number. But came with some AirPods. Yeah, anyways. But I think my phone I think someone might have gave it to the bus driver. Because what's the first thing you do if you find a phone and you want to keep it? You turn it off. For the most part, you turn it off because you feel guilty. You don't want to hear nobody calling. You know the person's going to be calling their phone. You fucking know it. I mean, I've fucking stolen phones. No, I haven't stolen phones. I found phones before. I think I've stolen a phone before. It's funny because I actually in high school, for some reason, like an idiot, I have no idea why I did this. Even to this day, what the fuck would incline me to want to take that person's phone? Or I even took I just went into their backpack and took any good valuable shit. No, I'll say this now because I feel like a fucking retard. It's funny, when I walk my dog, this person actually lives. I went to high school with them. Their family, their dad was actually my football coach, and their dad actually grew up in the same neighborhood as my biological father. And they live in the neighborhood that I live with my mother and my stepfather. So the other day I seen the guy sitting in his front yard. Literally, I seen the guy sitting in his front yard. He's pretty fat now. He's overweight. The coach. I stole his son's fucking phone and his fucking gold necklace. I don't know if they ever had an inclination that it was me. Nobody was around when I did it. And I never got suspected of it. But who knows? Maybe I was just fucking young and stupid and naive. But it's funny. It's funny how I still see them as I walk my dog, I don't care to say what's up. Only because not only because of the phone shit, but also because I'm walking my dog. People ask you oh, what's your life been? What you been up to? You're like, you know what I mean? So I'm sure his fucking son and his people he brought up are doing good for themselves, But I was already fucked even by the time I met those guys in high school. But yeah, so I got the number to the lost and found, to that bus route that I take. And I'm gonna call it at my break from school. If they have my phone, I'm definitely gonna go get it. And I'm gonna return this fucking phone. Bus driver said nobody gave him a phone yesterday. And that sucks because the phone's still ringing. Somebody got it. Excuse me. There's no way if I left it on a seat that somebody didn't try to sit there. He said there's somebody who cleans the bus at the end of the shift, but it was a different bus. It wasn't that exact same one. And I never look at somebody like directly in the eye or try to get familiar with them. But I definitely don't know for sure if that was the same bus driver from yesterday. I don't even think he's sure. Apart from videos and that phone, like if you're like a person who goes to work with their tool bag and your shit gets stolen, you have a tool bag, because it happened to me before. You have all the right tools for that specific job. Now you got to start over again. It's kind of how it feels when you get a new phone. Not only that, I had a whole fucking list of books I wanted to read. Notes. I had that phone for a while. Some years now. And I had like my notes of the list of books and shit I wanted to study. And I don't even really know what else I'm missing in there. But I like my music. I like to hear. Can't even get into my Google account anymore. I can't even log into bankamerica.com or the app because it thinks I'm somebody else, etc. So I'm pretty fucked right now. I mean, in that sense. But back in the day when nobody had any cameras, nobody had any fucking phones, no one, like, never made a difference. But at least I was able to get on the Canvas, which is how I could follow along in class, keep up with my schoolwork. Even at work, they wanted me to do something on the computer, and it sent me like some one-time code, but it sends it to my email, and I told my boss I'm not able to do this because I can't sign into my fucking email. So I guess I got to get a hold of Google. So it's just another fucking stupid shit. And I guess I owe like some small student loans from the past, like Sally Mae. I'm trying to get this college to pay for my classes. I filled out. Anyway, I went to the office yesterday for financial aid to check my status. He says, "Oh, it looks like you owe one or more. You have like some student loan shit you have to pay." And I think it's like less than $200. So definitely I'm gonna call them and try to settle with them. But I gotta do my research because I get mail every so often from these people. But it's not like every month. It's every couple months. So I gotta inquire, try to figure that shit out myself. We know there's always these fucking tax help websites that make you pay. It's like when you try to get a background check on yourself. So don't be stupid and lose your phone like me. So class today was difficult, man. We went over Erickson. His name's Eric Erickson. And so triggering. Not only triggering, it just triggers my conscience, and I feel like the teacher looks at me and like she could read me. I mean, she's a psychologist. I feel like it all lies on my face and my movements and my behavior, and I feel like the whole class is just watching me and analyzing me, especially the teacher. She's an ex, I don't know if she was in the Army or Marine, but she was a soldier. She was in the military for 10 years. And her lifestyle, she was a gang member. She's been in trouble. She, grew up in an environment, the streets. And so she still suffers with PTSD. She's on medication. She takes her anxiety meds. And so today she had to kind of stop the class and gave us a break. She said she was feeling antsy, and it made me start getting fucking anxious. And I started thinking, am I the cause of it? Am I triggering her? Because Erickson, it's about personality, and he has 8 stages of personality, from 0 to 2, 2 to 5, 5 to 7, and 7 to 11, and then 12 to 18, and then from 18 to 40, 40 to 65, and 65 and up. And just about personality. And she started bringing up her going through some fucking sexual abuse at 10 to 12 years old, and her mom chose the husband over her. She ends up going in the foster system until her auntie and some of her family took her in. And she's talking about certain situations of people being if certain shit occurs at a certain age, the earliest it occurs, he could be fucked, he could be empty, he could be more fucked up, She talked about how since that shit didn't occur till she was 10, she had 10 years of not essentially being cold, being fucking too far gone because it didn't happen too early of a stage. So it's just pretty difficult to sit there at this age already experiencing certain things and kind of feeling like certain shit is embedded in me, and just feeling like I'm hiding the shit within me, and trying to get people to understand without using communication or without letting anybody get close to me that that's not who I am, So it was very fucking difficult. And anyway.
Demon.
So somewhere in class I seen the word demonstrated, demonstrate, and it made me think what the fuck? That's the longer version of demon. So let me look it up. I kind of already knew what I was going to encounter. If to demonstrate something, I mean, it's kind of it's an action, right? It's a tool. It's an action. It's a description of something shown. So I was like, man, I'm going to look it up. It doesn't sound bad. You don't correlate demonstrate as something evil, right? But demon, demon. And so I looked it up, and you could see, right? It tells you, demon, someone from hell, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But on the bottom, it says somebody who, with vivacity, with aggressive demonstration, with aggressive desire to accomplish something or be something. And then it shows synonyms right there if you see it. Genius, right? And just like the Bible says, knowledge is evil, you should feel bad for having your genius, or it's a self-sacrifice, And I say fuck that, If you look at the definition, it's 2 dichotomies. Evil. But then in the English, just, English version of it, not, in the spiritual sense or the biblical sense, it's just being someone who's very aggressive and succeeding or doing something. So I'd rather take that than fucking feel bad for utilizing the strengths within yourself, So I'm just read between the lines. So I came to their yard or headquarters, and hopefully my phone's in. Still ringing. I'm actually gonna call it right now. So the bus driver in the morning said nobody gave him a phone. So I'm hoping it was still on there and a custodian picked it up. So we'll see. I came at the wrong time. Supposedly the lady's on lunch, so I'm hoping she's back at 1 o'clock. And then the secretary right here, she just went on lunch. So I don't know. I gotta catch the lady walking in here. There's nobody here to fucking cover for her. Like, who's covering for her? Man. So, I don't know. Hope she's back at 1. But all signs are pointing to my phone's still on. I mean, when you steal a phone, usually you want to turn it off. So, or if you find a phone, you want to turn. If you find a phone and you steal it, if you want to keep the phone you found, you want to turn it off. My phone's still ringing, and I'm hoping that it was found and turned in. So it'll make this wait worth it. It'll make my fucking unfortunate. I don't know. I'm just feeling like I'm gonna have to take the bus. I mean, I'm gonna probably have to take an Uber because I have work in about an hour and 45 minutes, and we'll see. So I have to walk all the way to that light over there. It's about half a mile. I'm gonna be fucking sweating. But says it takes me 13 minutes to get there, and the bus is gonna be there in about 10 minutes. But I walk fast, so I'm not worried about it. But no phone. Nothing came in. My phone's still ringing. They didn't turn it off. These fucking stupid fucks. But it's one of those things you question, is karma real? I don't know. I guess they're just gonna... It'll make it easier for me to say, hey, it's what's expected from the stupid shit I've done before, right? If I was a super clean, conscious person, oh man, I always return shit. I never stole anything in my life. Then I would be so fucking heartbroken. But I lose pictures of my daughter. I lose videos. I lose that list of books I've been wanting to read. I don't see myself as some Shakespeare in the flesh type of individual, so any of my notes of the past, doesn't really affect me. I do have to call fucking, what's it called? I have to make a new email. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get into my fucking YouTube channel ever. I don't have many followers. Anyway, so also I need to try to find a way to get into my YouTube for sure though. And gotta make a new email. I think I said that before. I gotta make a new list of books. And there is this code that I got for child support when I want to pay. So I gotta call the fucking child support people and get that specific number again. And what else? I gotta call my therapist, give her my new number. I gotta call the doctors, give them my new number. Give my new number to my family. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace. That guy who writes No God, he's probably some homeless drug addict, but he does get up a lot. I see him a lot. Anyway, made the bus. At least I'm in the shade right here. And I'm sure the bus is gonna be super fucking refreshing. I think it's on its way too. See it over there. Anyway, off to work now. Peace. Hell yeah. Time to go to sleep. I go to school in the morning. Hey.